there's so many actors on a daily basis. I think that's the most different thing of all the movies that I've been involved in. You know, usually got a couple actors each day. Here we have a whole group of actors.
How was the no more Jason stay on set?
Yeah. You know, these productions are very big, so they have a lot of money, and there's a lot of there's a lot of actors, and there's a ton of trailers, and it's a big production. You know, they spend, I think the budget is, you know, $300+ million to make a movie like this. So they have incredible set pieces and big locations, and you know, it's really quite impressive to be a part of such a big machine. That when they make these action movies, no one does it as big as this. You know, I've made little movies for $1 million. You know, not you know. I think the first movie I did with the budget was $900,000. It's you know, I've made big movies and small movies. They all have their different appeal, but you know, being a part of this sort of group, you know, Tyrese is a very funny guy.
Yeah.
I get along really well with him. He's a great friend of mine. Ludacris too. Michelle is a real sweetheart. I love her. Everybody's really great.
Roman Pierce is stealing Don Toretto's scooter.
We're
literally stealing it. He's going to end up busting his ass, which is not good, because then the universe is going to be like, why did you ever let him on your scooter? You know he's not authorized. You know he hasn't gotten his license.
Yeah, Vin has a nice little setup. He's very comfortable when we make these movies, yeah.
We heard Tara is having fun with all the kids, especially your son.
Yeah. On the set? Well, yeah, they all, Vin's kids were out there as well, and yeah, they were, you know, they would kind of come and go on the set and ride on the golf carts and come and visit the plane and things like that. It was really sweet.
She's definitely a 10.
What do you say we focus on someone who's not going to be on anybody's list?
Who was that?
Charlize Theron.
It's kind of like a party in the parking lot, you know, until we're ready to go in and shoot. And everybody's stopping by each other's trailers and bringing their kids, and it's really interesting.
I think that's why people come see these movies, is that when you're sitting in the audience, you feel like you know the characters, like they're your friends, like you could be part of that crew. And the truth is, that is right, and that's how it feels shooting it too. That everyone is like a family, all the actors and the studio and the crew and everybody, and I think the audience feels it. The love that we put into these films, it comes across on screen.
We really try and be an inclusive movie versus an exclusive movie. We feel like we want the audience to believe that they could be part of this group and they would be accepted into this group as well.
Because I wanted to be when I was watching it in the theater.
Yes, me too. How was your creating process like? You know?
Painful, but fun.
Very few punches, mostly knees.
Fighting?
I know it's a lot of like, you know, a couple steps forward, a couple steps back, but we, you know, it's actually a process that we really like. It's been an incredible working experience with Chris and with Finn and the whole group, and we really work hard to put stuff on screen that the audience has never seen before, but luckily they love those characters, and that's the most important thing.
And we give them a good journey this time that you've never seen in any of the other Fast films.
Yes. So did you figure out the action scene first or the plot first?
Plot first, action scenes come all over the place and we try to figure out where they go, but it was the big idea. After Fast and Furious 7, we had a moment where we had to kind of look at each other and say, should we do another film? And the answer is, if we have a story that is different, that has to be told, we can do it. And we came up with the idea of what happens if Dominic Toretto goes against his team.
Yes.
And that was, you know, it was a risky idea because we didn't know for sure how the audience would react to that. But I remember the first time Chris told me that, I said, that is a good idea. That is something, you know, we're going to give the audience enough of what they like about Fast and Furious, but we're going to give them something completely new to keep them interested. And I just thought it was a really interesting dynamic to see how the team would react to him leaving and them having to go against the leader of the family.
It's a great story because me and my producer and the whole group, and we saw last night, and we keep doing, wow, ooh, you're doing like this.
That's why we do it, by the way. For
yes,
that,
well,
that.
Amazing. We cannot keep, and let me put, wow, yeah, keep shocked. Yes, last time when we interviewed Vin for Fast 7, he talked about why him and Giselle in Hong Kong and probably possibility to shoot in Taiwan.
If you remember, there is a scene in the last movie where Han and Giselle are in Hong Kong.
Yes.
And you don't know why they were in Hong Kong yet.
Oh my God! So it's almost in it. Oh my God! Is that top secret?
Top.
Top of the top.
Yes, we are excited about going to Taiwan.
Is this still a part of plan?
I mean, the part of the plan is to really talk about what the characters can happen to the characters, and then find the locale that fits what we need to accomplish with the characters. So we're open to shooting anywhere. We just love visually interesting, culturally diverse places, and Taiwan would actually be a terrific place for that.
We've talked about it. We've talked about it.
Cool.
Yeah.
I hope you can come.
Okay, thank you.
We do too.
Yes.
We'd like to come.
You are no stranger to cars. In fact, your first job was a driver.
Yes.
Yeah. You recall you, right?
Wow, that's good research. One of my first jobs was as a driver, that's right.
Yeah, so did you drive like anyone in the Furious games?
Did I drive? You know what? I do drive this. I drive like Dominic Toretto, for sure. But I can't say that because there are police out there watching. So I know I obey the law. But I do like to drive fast. I love to drive fast. I'm a car guy.
Oh, in the real life you're driving fast.
Well, you know, maybe on the track.
Maybe on
Or
the track.
in a place where it's legal to drive fast. I do like to drive fast. It's just part of my personality. So when I got the phone call to direct this movie and I'm like, oh yeah, this is perfect for me. It's perfect for me.
I'm really aggressive.
Aggressive?
Yeah, man, I tell my wife I'm just being efficient. Like, I'll sneak in front of somebody because there's an empty space in there. Somebody's got to fill the space.
Wow.
So, yes, I like to drive fast.
Okay.
I'm the most amazing driver in the world. That is a guaranteed fact. Very defensive, though.
I like to think I'm a decent one.
Like that.
I'm not going to win the Formula One championship, but I'm a good rider. You know, I'm decent enough to beat, you know, my fellow friends back home. You know, I had a lot of tuition in my career. You know, I did a movie called The Transporter where I played a driver. So I got really schooled for that. I did the Italian job. We did a lot of track training for that. It seems cars have been part of my career for the last 15 years. So I'm always in and out of cars, and I'm always figuring out, you know, how to get better. So I'm pretty decent, you know.
A really good one.
Really going slower or?
No, I'm like right. I was faster when I was younger. Now I'm a mom, so I'm a little bit more safe. But I don't like people who drive crazy slow. I think that's sometimes more dangerous than driving fast. I don't know. I was 8 when I learned to drive a car, so I kind of pride myself on the fact that I want to do it good.
Have you ever tried autopilot car?
Yeah, no, I've never tried that. That would be a very dangerous. Can you really do that for real?
Yeah, I believe.
Is it like the driverless, the driver cars that don't have drivers, like what they're designing right now?
I don't just design it like auto. You push a button
and then it just drives for you. Yeah, no, that's so frightening.
Yes.
I'm too much of a control freak. I need to like handle it the entire time myself.
Boom, baby!
Hi, Taiwan. I love your country. I want to come there with the Fast and Furious, and maybe, you know, if you go to the movies, maybe I'll happen to sneak into the back of that theater and wave hello to you. But go see the movie. I think you'll love it.
And we just wanted to say thank you guys for being part of the Fast and Furious family. We make these movies for you guys, and we really hope you go see this. It's a great film.
Hi, I'm F. Gary Gray. Hey, Taiwan. We love you. We love all our Fast and Furious fans.
We love you too. Thank you.
Thank you.
I mean, the Taiwanese fans have been so supportive of this franchise. And so we worked really, really hard to deliver a movie that is worthy of the Taiwanese fans. And I think you guys are going to really like it.
And we love you so much.
Thank you so much. Thanks.